Okay. All right, gentlemen.
Yep. So I think we're waiting until it's dark.
I got it.
So we can chat with everybody when Derek's not around.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
I think we just need to keep the element of surprise. And not
Cool.
let him know that we're back.
So, are you waiting until you're waiting until midnight, or what do you?
Yeah, I mean, like
When everybody's asleep.
when everybody's asleep.
Okay.
They all go to their separate rooms.
Yeah, I was gonna say they all.
And,
Can you put Talia over in her?
Night, night, Talia. Good night. You go to sleep now. Just tossing and turning.
So you go and I assume you want to be right at this door.
no. No, we'll go talk to each of our friends here.
I'm sorry, I got you. Okay, you're gonna go.
To your respective friend rooms.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna leave you guys right here at the news. But who do you?
So I need to go talk to Talia.
Okay.
So I'm gonna knock on her door.
Hopefully she's not in her bed clothes.
Yeah. Nice.
And then I need, when I go in and wake her up, the first thing I do is I say, hey, we need to, you need to come with me back to the waterfall. We need to sneak out of here.
She groggily.
Tell her to brush her teeth. And then we can go.
Brush your teeth because your breath stank.
Yes.
Put out something nice. We're going out.
Okay. So she kind of
So she's following me out quietly. My big thing is just hey, we have to be quiet.
Okay.
Come with me to the waterfall. That's the one show.
I sneak into Wadsworth's room without knocking.
There's no lock on the door. Or down low.
I just go stand over him and I put my hand over his mouth. Shut up! You have to be quiet. Wadsworth. Be quiet. Be quiet.
Oh, Master Tangle. Oh, my heart.
You have to come with me right now.
Oh. And he's kind of started to wake me. He said, You're
Let's
back. Where are we going?
Come with me, be quiet. I put my hand over his mouth again.
Okay. What's going on?
Just come with me.
Okay. Alright, so he gets out. And you're all four. I'll put you guys over here, but you're all four back at the waterfall.
So presumably Derek is still conscious. Presumably.
Presumably.
Okay.
Presumably.
We took that chance. Okay,
Some
cool.
might say more powerful than ever.
Alright, so we then take them up to the waterfall so that they can converse with Derek.
Yeah.
Where you seen him?
Yeah, I'm going to take him up there and show them real Derek.
Oh, right. Oh, perfect.
It's our proof.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
You know that guy you guys were talking to at the fireplace earlier tonight? Yeah, not Derek.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Not real Derek.
And they're just
There's 2 R's in his name.
I was gonna say we never established this as canon last time. Here's the big plot twist. They both independently chose to spell their names exactly the same.
Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun.
What does it mean?
Oh, spell it with one R. Oh. Wadsworth falls back on the rocks and cracks his head, and he's lying in a small pool of blood.
We're not
he's
upset
dead.
about that. Yeah.
That's the end.
Yeah, we don't need a wizard for this fight.
No, we don't. We need a monster with large AC.
Someone with 130 hit points.
Right.
Um,
Someone with a bear. I will take anything.
So, he's there. Like it takes them a second. Like it is shocking,
Sure,
but
yeah,
it's
there's a lot going
undeniable.
on.
It's
There's a lot
undeniable.
going on, yeah.
And I think.
So we tell him that there's an
Wadsworth says
imposter.
Wadsworth says, Well, tomorrow night, shall we corner him?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
You stupid old man.
We're doing this tonight, old
Doing it tonight, man. There's no
Okay.
time to waste.
Okay.
Let me guess, you used up all your spell slots.
Yeah. I guess you didn't brush your teeth.
Well, I mean, he that's what he does all day. Burns spell slots working on.
Yeah, he got a long rest, short rest.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, we're close enough to midnight. Once it hits 11:59,
right. Turn 12.
that's,
Yeah.
that's when they all come back, right?
he says, well, he says, if I can rest and recuperate tonight, I can study my spell book for more appropriate spells and regain my spell slots. Recover my arcane power. And, he says, and we can ambush him at the fire.
Or we give you a stick.
And we go club his brainsy right now.
Right now. Hi.
What did you make?
Whoa.
It's a staff.
Oh, you made a tower.
Yeah.
Did you build it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Is it a
Wow.
is it a staff of killing that I can use on the player characters?
Yeah.
As she leaves. Yeah.
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 Okay. Does it go? Good. Hashtag raise 'em right. He says, okay.
You going back?
All right. He's kind of, he just is, I think that's what he, in his, trying to be in his shoes, I think that's what he would think of, like, as a wizard.
Yeah.
But he's game to, he's like, okay. He twirls the staff of power, and he pulls out red bandana from his, ties it.
Yeah.
And then the mage hand is
Is it hot in there?
blowing in the wind
it's
behind him. So he says, he starts tapping the staff in his hand. He says, okay, all right.
I'm sure you have some cantrips. You'll be
Stop down
fine.
to clown. He starts cracking his knuckles.
So there's really only 3 of us that are going to be useful in this fight.
Oh, he'll be useful.
You need to brush his
Meat
teeth.
shield.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He is, yes.
That's
He's,
the Karate Kid's going in first. Alright.
yeah, it's,
So what's Talia's take on this?
she's like, I can go grab my hammer. I can sneak in and grab my hammer.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, it's
She's
just
like,
us.
do you have, or she's like, I don't know, what else do you want me to? She's like, Sandy, I'll just stay behind me.
Yeah.
She's like, I couldn't bear it if anything happened to you. You stay behind me once we get in there, okay?
I don't know what to say.
I think she would say something kind of like that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And she doesn't mean it as an insult.
No,
but
I know,
it kind of
yeah,
comes
yeah.
across like, whoa. Are those spears of annihilation?
So do we think that
Blue and purple.
do we have concerns about the vampiress under the bed?
Do with those balls.
Do we have any concerns of what she
Hootie
could
went in
become?
there. She is still staked,
Still in
and
there.
she's still underneath
As
that
far
bed.
as we
So
know,
we don't
he
have
doesn't know
concerns.
that she's there.
Okay.
So, but I think it would be a good idea to get him out of the cave for
Okay.
the showdown to go down.
Showdown to go down. Alright.
So maybe we have Wadsworth or Talia go up to him and be like, hey, there's something we have to show you behind this here waterfall.
Or we could walk up
Smack
to him,
bang!
take off our white glove, slap him in the face, and challenge him to a duel.
Could do that, or we could sneak attack him.
Yeah, so the tough part in our planning is we really don't think he's going to be present. yes, he could be present tomorrow night around the campfire, but we have no knowledge of that, nor should we plan on it. Because a lot of bad things
Right.
could happen in the meantime while we wait around for something
Right.
that may or may not ever happen.
Right.
Because we just don't know. Like, we don't even know why he stayed. So, we know why he stayed, but not really. It's gonna be tough getting out. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. If we don't mind fighting him inside, then we have to ambush him tonight while he's sleeping. To at least guarantee we get the first hits in. Or, to your point, we try and pull him outside.
Well, if we fight him in his room, that's his home turf. Like
Yeah, booby traps.
he could have booby traps. He could have different weapons scattered around. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what's in there?
So
We know what's in this cave because he doesn't know about this.
So we want to. Well, I don't want to take him to where my teleportation circle spot is.
Well, we could take him somewhere else.
He may not know.
We could take him just right outside.
Okay. And presumably fairly
What a bee tower.
weaponless.
Bee tower.
Did you
Hopefully.
build it?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
I mean, he'd be stupid to not have a weapon on him at all times.
Right. But nothing too heavy.
Right. So yeah, I say we draw him out like by the front of the cave,
Okay.
back there.
But we want it. But that's something Talia can do. That,
I do
that
think
would be
Talia.
a Talia
I think
job.
Talia speaks up, and she realizes that
That's what
she
she's
maybe
good
is
for.
not trained to be a tank, but she is probably the
The
tankiest
tankiest,
person here.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's her job to do that. Bardic inspiration.
Nope.
Yeah. So we're gonna try and set a trap.
Let's set the trap.
All right. So tell me what you're telling Talia to do.
So Talia, we want her to go in late at night and convince fake Derek to come out front. Get him away from the cave in his room there.
Just so we're clear, what is it that the wizard can do to help us?
Well,
I know his spell slots are gone.
Staff of power?
yeah, he can swing that staff. It can be like a club.
Uh-huh. Which
Cantrips,
feels very
right?
meaningless. Yeah, exactly. What are his cantrips? What are something he can do besides a stick?
Here's the thing, like, he is, if he doesn't have if you guys kind of go tonight, he is still spec'd out today for, like, research wizardry. You know what I mean? Like, he has been preparing spells each day to try and investigate the body when it's safe and Derek's not around, and studying his books and things. It's not like he blows all his spell slots like every day, but I think he would always have a Ray of Frost cantrip that is good for doing a little bit of damage and slowing people down.
Okay.
And-
Do I still have no reception? Can I still not talk to them at all?
You have no reception.
Right.
You're hanging out with mice.
Yeah, rats, right?
He's dead for all you know.
Yeah.
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 I can't even say I'm
We-
okay, guys.
We mourned your death when we left you.
Yep. But the other things he has are kind of, he's got the mage hand, so he can do that to his bandana. But then the things that I think he would have are like mending and message. So
So nothing too damaging.
yeah,
So when does he get his spell slots back?
he'd have to take a long rest. He'd have to sleep
Tomorrow?
sleep tonight. Tomorrow, but
So tomorrow at 8 a.m., tomorrow at noon, tomorrow at 6 a.m.
8 hours is a long rest. But he, it's not that he has no spell slots.
He went to bed early.
He just has, what would be something that he would have?
What's his AC? That'll do.
That is 14.
Oh.
Woo!
He
Whoa, we
is
made a
Western.
bigger tower.
Yeah.
You built it.
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah, he has light, ray of frost, friends, and mending. This is cantrips.
Whenever I hear mending, I think of the Guild Wars skill. It's
I
like,
know.
yeah, give me that +1
Yeah.
HP recovery,
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
whirlpool skill.
So, but I mean, at the same time, like you two are going to be doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Regardless.
So he.
Wadsworth is a nice to have. Probably.
Yeah.
He's not hurting you.
Yeah, I say we do it tonight.
Let's do it.
He says, he has. I'll tell you what. He has a slot left. You want to get the haste card from the arcane deck. He has a slot left for haste.
What level is that?
3rd. He could buff one of you guys before you go into battle.
Heck yeah.
Kind of buffy.
He says, or I can buff myself.
Yeah. No.
It's go time.
And he casts it on himself.
He's already used it before he asked.
He says, I'm a big wizard.
Yeah. He's a big wizard. Great.
It's like, why do I infantilize him? Like, he's always like this stupid little idiot.
Right, right.
I don't know why I do that. He should be like a wise old wizard, but
Well, it's in part
he's
because
too
of your
good-hearted.
hatred.
He's too good-hearted.
Right,
yeah.
right. He
And
puts up
gets
with
exploited.
Yeah. Yeah.
He does get exploited.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't end up down here in this plane because he's
Yeah.
the best of the best.
Yep.
All right, cast this on me, old man.
All right.
You're buffed.
Sweet. How long does that last?
It's a minute.
Oh, okay.
So maybe he does it.
Hurry up!
Yeah, hurry.
Quick, go get him!
Go get him now.
Oh, in addition to that,
What's the terrain? If we're bringing them out here, what's the terrain?
Sorry, what's that?
What is the
Shit.
what is the terrain when we bring
You're
them
all.
outside?
This is all a cave. You're in a cave. Oh,
What is it,
this
like rocky terrain? Is it?
No,
This
we're
is the
taking them
water. This is
outside.
the watery entrance. That you could take through a cave system over to the waterfall, or there are 2 other points that are like just out in the open field, like grass terrain kind of thing.
Well, we might as well do it over by the waterfall. I don't know. What do you think?
yeah.
Do it by the waterfall, and then I can have some vantage point with my arrows and some kind of, I'm assuming, partial cover
Okay.
if I'm up in the rocks. And then, what's my range on my wand?
120 feet.
Useful. I'm gonna make this guy blue.
Let me keep it. What did I say? 212.
Yeah, pitch 12.
I'm gonna keep it open because who knows what might happen, huh?
Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Talia is going to go like knock on his door, wake him up, and say like, "Hey, we need you to, Wadsworth and I need you out somewhere, right? Whatever to follow
I
him."
cast invisibility on both of us.
That's good for our first shot.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think I know
Cool.
he has the multiple concentrations. I think you can choose one. I think invisibility is a concentration, is it?
Yeah, it's concentration.
Okay, so
I
I think
don't-
you
what else is being concentrated?
can one invisibility and then concentrating on another invisibility. I think it can be one
I thought it was
person.
you and somebody within
Is
range
it?
of you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it
Oh, nice. Okay, my bad.
so yeah, you can target one additional creature for each slot above second.
Oh,
Perfect. So you.
Oh, I
I
probably
think
use
you
that
only
third
have.
level.
Well, you only have a second
one
level
and a
spell
two.
slot. I think.
So do I.
I think you only have 1 and 2.
Alright.
It's
So
cool.
you
You,
can't
you
take
take
one.
it. You take it.
Can't
You
take
take it.
one.
You take it. I'm hiding in the rocks.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fire an arrow or a wand or something. Anyways.
shotgun blast. Shh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Wadsworth is gonna be out there. So when they get out, she's taking him out where Wadsworth is.
Right.
Wadsworth doesn't need to hide. I feel like we're gonna be hidden.
Mm-hmm.
You're invisible. It's awesome.
Right. Yeah. He doesn't know that. He should know that you
And
guys
I'm
are back.
hiding
but,
up in the rocks. And hopefully Derek doesn't moan or cough underneath the waterfall.
You're just like cold cocking.
Really sorry about
you're
this,
like, listen,
but
you say, listen, man. We can't afford any mistakes. You just crank him in the nose.
drop him down to
He's
0.
bleeding. Yeah, he drops down to 0. You stabilize him and then you drag him. So
No, you can't sleep, duh.
Oh yeah, I'm good at that.
That's
I'm
right.
good at that.
That's right.
If only I had it. I
Okay.
banned myself from ever using that one again.
That's smart.
I don't allow myself to learn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna set you guys back here. You guys are lying in wait.
Mm-hmm.
And so Talia comes up to the door. Are we golden? Is everybody good? Has everybody done everything they? I'm just gonna
Let's
say.
do it.
I'm gonna say. Let's say that whenever he's like preparing to put this haste on you, and he'll just do it as the first thing when he needs to, so that you
Prepared
can have it on. Yeah. Let's maybe say. Let's say when it first starts going down, we'll just assume it's on you, and that's what he does the first round.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That way you have it for, that would be 10 rounds. You'd have it the full. Yes. Yeah, a minute, 60 seconds, 6 seconds per round, 10 rounds. Yeah. You feel good? Probably not. As good as you're going to be?
I could minor illusion something.
Like what?
Well, either Derek or you. But then I don't know if I should.
There are so many avenues to success, and even
Okay.
more to failure.
That's true. I'm gonna use the wand. Screw it.
That maybe sounded a little too harsh.
Bars with the wand. Doing it.
A little.
Send it.
Alright.
There are multiple paths to success, and so many more.
So, Wadsworth's job, quote unquote, when Talia brings him out and Wadsworth is there, like, it's either Wadsworth or Talia's, whichever one. It's one of their jobs to make sure that they're behind him. Now, you inevitably would be behind him. What I don't want him is to have free passage back inside. Like, if he decides to run back for a weapon. Because presumably he's not coming out with much.
I'm gonna
Because
sneak
we're
behind,
not.
behind him to cut off his
Okay.
escape.
Good.
For sure.
Because we're not, like, frantically bringing him out where he's going to come just armed to the teeth. I mean, presumably.
Hopefully.
Right. Right.
Alright.
Alright.
Now let's do it.
Screw it. Let's do it.
Okay.
It's gonna go great.
I think it's going to be great.
I feel,
It's going to be
I feel
great.
really good. I feel
Okay,
so
so I
good.
think Talia kind of comes up and her heart's pounding, and she maybe knocks on the door.
Question.
Yeah,
Nah. Good.
I'm open to hearing all cases.
No. I'm okay. I was going to burn a spell slot on her, but now I'm not going to.
True love.
Yep.
My hero.
Commitment, brother.
I was gonna burst spells on her, but no, I'm not gonna. No, I'm good. She's cool.
She can handle it. She doesn't need my help.
So
Trust
since you're the lead character, I like having her be that Zelda
Yeah,
character.
I
but
love it.
She
Yeah,
just,
I know, I was looking at
she
that.
just has
They're fake.
So I think so. She's trying to bring him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So tell you what I was gonna say. I think that I don't think she would have her hammer in her hand.
No.
But maybe she's tried to hide it on her person or something.
Probably just hanging.
Because I think it would be weird to wake him up and have the hammer ready to go.
Come with me.
So she knocks on his door and she hears him say, "Yeah, yes, come in." And so she comes up and she says, "Are you trying to get her to like tell him like, hey, hurry, we gotta"?
No.
Or what are you saying?
No,
What's
because
she
we don't
saying?
want him to come with weapons.
Okay.
Like additional
We
weapons.
found something maybe. Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't talk.
Wadsworth.
actually.
So tell me.
You know, and
so
Wadsworth is
give me the
like-
line. You give me the line that she. I feel weird talking to myself. Like, hey, Derek, come try some weapon. Okay, I'll come.
You need socks on your
Yeah, I know. It starts to feel
Blah
a
blah
little bit
blah
weird.
blah blah. Kiss 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 kiss.
Sandy walks in. Oh my god! Yeah. So give me the line that she tells him. What is it that you've had time to tell her? This is what we want you to say. You tell me what she
Say
says.
something like, Wadsworth found something he wants you to see.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, Wadsworth has
Okay.
found something outside that he thinks is very interesting, you know, that will be used later on, and we want your blessing, like, could be a plant or something, like, before
Yeah.
we pick it. I don't know.
Yep.
Magical flower.
Cool. And
I think it
cool.
might be weed.
Yeah.
We think it might be. His eyes light up. No. It's like they just legalized that here in the abyss. Well, it's legal. It's legal. It's
I have my
legal.
card.
It's legal to own it. Don't get caught with it
Yeah.
with it in your hand.
This is my medical card.
Yeah. This is my wizard card. So she starts following him out here, and he, as they're kind of walking, he's following her, and he says to her,
Uh-oh.
you know, what are you and Wadsworth doing up such a late hour?
She can tell him that it's been a project that they've been working on for the last couple of months, and they finally think that it's like time to show him. And
Yep. He so he I'll just tell you this, you know, it's not bullshit. He has alarm spells on all the exits. So he doesn't know that it is you, but he has been alerted that of some in and out, right? And so he is kind of suspicious, and he almost kind of asks this question like behind her, like a little bit like menacingly, you know, like with that creepy voice starting to kind of trickle in. And I think he asks her, where'd you say we're going? And he gets her to tell him, so she's telling him about it. She has to think about it to tell him about that. And he can't probe deep into her thoughts, but detect thoughts lets you hear what somebody's thinking in their head without probing like a deep question they'd have to say against that. And so I think he kind of gets those are the tools at his disposal. Like that's what he has been using and doing, right? And so I think that's how he kind of actually knows a little bit. And then I think she says something like through the collar, like he's kind of asking these questions, and she starts to maybe like freak out a little bit. Like she's not freaking out in front of him, but like she's really starting to go.
We've detected your heart rate is
Yeah.
skyrocketing.
Well, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't have that. But I think she through the collar tells you guys like guys, like I'm scared. I'm really scared. And I think right when she says that, that's again like her thoughts. It's the collar goes to who you're telling it to. It's not that he intercepts her collar, but he's just listening to her surface level thoughts. And I think that's when he, from behind her, kind of slips just holding it in place, and asks her what she has to be afraid of. And so I think that's where
Well, let's try again next. Yeah.
But I think
Let's get a new base.
I think he.
At least we have Derek.
So you kind of hear her in the collar, like she is,
What?
almost like like she's panicked, but she's hardcore in a way, right? Like
Sure.
she's kind of keeping it cool, but she's telling you like you guys help, and
dragging her out.
he sends out. Now he doesn't know you're not there, so he actually tries to send through the collar, but I don't think it just gets blocked. I don't think he knows that it doesn't go to you.
Doesn't get a busy
But
signal
no,
or
it doesn't do anything like that. But
yeah.
it just gets blocked by their magic. But he tries to tell all three of you, like, why don't you come meet me in the commons? And she's obviously telling you like,
Yeah.
she's in
Gigs up.
horrible trouble, right?
Yeah. Okay, so
I think
we have to come.
I think you guys are right here, and I think we all roll initiative.
Yeah, we have to. We have to get in here.
And Wadsworth is slapping his staff against his hand.
Yeah, he's
boy.
for sure in front of us.
And he's
Yeah,
like,
gonna go great.
he's like getting a good grip on the staff. And
You're invisible.
turn it. Oh yeah, yep. There is an invisible one up on the characters, all those tons of characters, I think. That's right. It should be maybe in the
Oh,
front.
there's little guy.
Cool. So we'll put him right there. Just remind me whenever you like attack or spell or something. It's... Okay.
All right.
So
We're rolling, right?
yeah. I think that's well.
So should I cantrip now or after initiative?
I think.
Or are we in like a hostage situation?
Yeah, I think it almost might be like a little.
Well, as we were coming in, I could cantrip.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that
you
fair?
want an illusion or
'Cause-
something? Yes.
So I'm gonna illusion him.
You want Victor there?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So we're gonna use you as a dummy. And
My ears are burning. Somebody's talking about me, I feel like.
yep. And I think he essentially says. I think he has this like dagger up to her throat,
Yeah.
and he's like,
So I have to be the one that does the talking.
I think he.
You
Yeah.
can't talk. I don't want the.
Oh yes, you are the only.
No, like,
oh,
talk.
Wadsworth, you can let
No,
Wadsworth handle this thing.
right. No. Wadsworth is
You
our.
listen here, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I feel like later we find out that Wadsworth like has dentures and he never wears them, and that's part of why
He
he
pops
always
them in
sounds
and
so
he's
terrible.
like, "Hey guys."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yo,
That's
dog,
exactly right.
let's do this."
It changes.
Yeah. His personality
Right.
changes.
right.
Everything
Right.
changes.
He's now an inner city
He's
Wadsworth.
smooth. Yeah, he's real smooth. He turns into like a jazz DJ.
Homeboy.
Guys. Hey
Yeah.
guys.
And
Yeah.
bitches just showed up on either side of them.
Yeah, his dentures are for sure gold. They're all just gold. Yeah, it's his
Magical grill.
Yeah, it's his grill.
DJ Wadsworth.
Oh man, this guy. Too much
I think
Viagra.
that he tells you, I think that's far enough right there. How about you boys set down your weapons and we work this thing out?
Dangle keeps walking
Yeah,
to get behind.
yeah, Dangle for sure. He's moving into position.
Yep.
So, part of this whole thing
Little
is
kids' footsteps.
like we want to I don't know. Should we start asking him? Like he's not gonna tell us, but for sake of story, should we ask him why he's done this and who is he really? Like,
You just play dumb.
Do we let him know?
Derek, what are you doing?
Okay, fair enough. We could, yeah, we could.
Why are you doing that, man?
And I think he has enough bits
But
of
he knows we
information
set a
that I
trap
think he'll
for
say
him.
the same thing, like
He-
back to you, why don't you tell me what you guys have been?
Yeah, he knows we set a trap.
You
Yeah,
tell us.
he's
Well, otherwise
why
we'd
don't
all be
you-
in bed.
why don't you- yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little strange enough, and he has, like I say,
He read her
he
thoughts.
always sets those ritual alarms, and covering the entrances just so he knows if somebody is crossing, and then it really like that just kind of that didn't necessarily tip him off that he didn't. I don't think he would know that it's you, but he then is reading her thoughts, and the more he asks her questions, she has to think about them.
Yeah.
So I think that's how he,
The jig is
yeah,
pretty up.
Yeah,
I
at this
when,
point.
when she starts telling you guys like I'm scared and stuff, he's
Yeah.
like, he's probably, you think about it, like his day to day, he is probably constantly
Oh, yeah.
detecting thoughts to see
Right.
like if people have
Right.
caught on that it's him and stuff. So
The cool thing about the way D&D works, though,
Mhm.
even if you have a knife to someone's neck, it doesn't kill him.
well,
He's just got advantage. That's
I
it.
tell you what, actually,
listening to you.
Yeah.
It's only worth 10
Well-
hit points.
no, you're cool. I'll show you my notes after this if you need, but make a perception check.
You want us to you want us to make a perception check?
Yeah.
Are you making one too? Yeah. Can you perceive while you're invisible?
I don't think I
Yeah,
should
do
make
that.
Sandy perceive this. This is Talia. I
Right.
feel like if you fail this check, that's not cool. It's obvious to Sandy. It's not just that he has this dagger to her neck.
Sure.
It is dripping with a green poison.
Oh, good. Great. Lovely.
And Sandy.
You just
Sandy
had to mention
knows
something.
There
huh?
are
Oh, no.
there are various degrees of poison with various
Yeah.
strengths,
Yeah.
and you see it on the blade, but he hasn't cut her skin or anything yet.
Yeah. Dude, I feel pretty good with the wand.
Okay.
I just keep fingering the wand, and I just really.
I think I could do it. I've been watching a lot of Harry Potter lately. So.
Take the shot! Take the shot!
I love it. Do it. Do it. I love it.
Take the shot.
Yeah.
Take the shot.
As long as I get first strike, should be alright. No, I mean, does he want a dialogue? I mean, we're obviously in a standoff,
Yeah.
and we've let him know that
Yeah. He
that,
know
that,
if
that
you're
we
just
know
he's
that
standing
he's
there.
not the real Derek. And then I can ask him, and I'm doing it in part to delay for you to get into position.
For sure.
Like it's like, hey, it's like what are your demands?
Yeah. He
Now
says,
that because
he says,
you're not, we know you're not Derek.
He says
Pow.
this has played itself out, I think, as far as it can for me. He says, this is the only way I see that we can both leave this place alive. You lay down your weapons right there. You go stand to the side by the keg barrel. He says, I will back to the entrance, and I will leave Talia, and I will flee.
Yeah, keep him talking.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I tell him that we cannot just let you walk out of here. Why don't you fight like a capital D? With one arm.
Why don't you fight with a capital D, and the spirit of Victor lives on.
Did you use my voice for that? Were you puppeting?
Your face is a stupid rag. So I'll tell you what. Do you you're just threatening back to him?
Yeah, I have quick hands. I could wand him. I know I can wand him.
Solid.
I know I could do it.
I think if you
Yeah, I mean we're in a standoff. I don't think that we're
no, you're
poised
cool.
to.
I just have to think about one thing.
If you get him first.
The minute you threaten him, I know what he's doing. I just think that I think he actually would think to. No. Yeah. Okay. So, if you or it's kind of clear that it's like, yeah, it's about to rubber meet the road, right?
Well, and if it is, then he's gonna poke him.
Solid.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for my.
I think a
spot
few
to go
things
down.
happen all at the same time right now. Like everybody's holding a gun, and all of the guns kind of go off, right?
He's invisible though, so I am expecting him to get first strike. And if he pokes first, then Derek doesn't slice.
That's cool.
Likely.
Um,
That's Ty's
we
best
can-
chance.
Tell you what, we can even do it in this order. You come up behind him, take a swing, and you swing, and hey, you you know how much it sucks to take one more step down the stairs when you don't think you're at the last.
Oh, that
Fair.
heavy
At the
step.
last step.
Yeah.
Either way, if you think you're one more than you are or one more behind, that kind of happens to you as you swing like right through
Oh
him,
shit! Displacement.
right through, and it breaks for you. You slice through this illusion,
Oh, great.
and I think especially
Wait, that is
as
good.
Hmm?
Oh, never mind.
it's kind of good.
Talia can't get hurt.
It's kind of good, yep, because he has used a spell called Mislead, where he became invisible and an illusion stayed right in his place. And he is actually, I think he knows he has a better chance.
At attacking you first.
I would actually say either that or Wadsworth. That's the hard thing. I don't think he's about to stab a fool. And they're both juicy targets because Wizard is always a great thing to hit first if I'm playing him intelligently.
Sure.
Wizard and Tank are both like probably really good for him. But tell you what if we do the odds and evens thing?
Yep.
Stick me. I'm a bleeder.
Do you want to still be? Yeah, you want to still be the odds?
Yeah.
Good.
Cool.
Good.
Okay.
Good job, illusion.
So,
Good job, cantrips.
Here's
Yeah.
the cool thing.
So we both illusion each other.
So you
for sure.
both,
That's
and
funny.
I think, am I right? Your attack.
Yeah, that
needs
attack
to-
would.
Double back
So
stab.
there's a whole lot of things that happen, and then he
I just
swipes through
dissipate.
your illusion.
So is he over by that?
He's
group then?
So now,
Gotcha.
we can see him,
Yeah.
and now I can
That's
wand him.
So he's.
Where is he? Yeah, put him right behind, because he would have been right
he's
behind. So he's right in the
me,
middle. Of
right
him.
here.
Yep, he's right. Like,
Okay.
right here.
So you've gone, he's gone.
Oh shit! I need to
So now are we?
clear that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think.
so two people
this
have
is-
attacked. We haven't rolled for initiative.
No,
I would
I'll
love
tell you
to
what.
wand.
I'll tell you what. You and Wadsworth haven't gone.
Right, that's what I'm wondering. Right. So
Cool.
we can.
You guys, yep. You guys go.
I'm gonna wand him.
what?
Cool.
I am wanding him.
Roll me your percentage die.
Winding it at point
Yes.
blank range. Hopefully
Now
it's
what
not
is
a
it?
fireball.
I can roll. Is it a D20?
A percentage.
No, a percentile.
Oh, that's right.
Oh god.
It's gonna be awesome.
Flame engulfs everybody.
41. Ooh. That's for sure the blue one.
Okay. Dang it. 41.
No.
This is awesome
It is
because
gonna be awesome.
you'll see that
I
you
feel
guys are
great
all
about
you
it.
guys are all in a line. You cast lightning bolt, and it bolts right through him and right through Wadsworth.
Not even upset.
Oh,
And
I hope it,
oh,
You're
I hope
gonna
it hits
roll-
that wedge.
you're gonna roll 8d6, and Wadsworth.
nice. Nice.
8d6.
Wadsworth is attuned to lightning though, so he's like, more power!
Yeah, yeah.
Thor's hammer!
You're probably right.
I think
See
these are.
Wadsworth, Wizard of Hammers.
Alright, ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do I get a spellcasting bonus?
No, they're gonna save out of it. They're gonna save dex save against your DC.
Okay. Spell DC 17. Alright. We got here.
Oh shit! Crit.
18.
No.
Changeling is cool. Oh yeah, sorry. Actually, he doesn't look like Derek anymore.
Ooh.
He looks like this.
Huh. That looks
Kind of
bad.
Asian.
Yeah, you don't have like a potato or something?
Asians have gray skin and 3 arms and green
That's
flame
racist.
pouring out of their fingers.
That's racist.
I stand corrected. You're right. You're right. He
Wow.
looks very. He looks very. Yes.
China's one scary place.
Everybody just floats. Everybody just floats down the street.
Spectral ghosts.
Spectral ghosts with the hoods over their heads.
25.
25. Okay, so
Is he saved for half or is he saved?
he crits, so he saves for half, so he only takes 12. And you actually also see, like, when it and I'll tell you right now, he's a changeling, right?
I'll keep
Obviously.
a few of those actually.
Yeah, let's keep him here. When the lightning bolt hits him, he also, like, his form is really malleable. So when it hits him, it kind of almost like his body naturally kind of deflects out of the way a little bit. Like it hits him, it doesn't miss him, but like attacks. He's this free-forming kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And so you can tell that it hits Wadsworth harder than it hits this changeling. You get that perception when you nail him with this lightning bolt.
Glad I didn't fire an arrow. Arrows probably won't hit him, will it?
You don't get the no. You don't. It's not that it doesn't hit him. It's that his body is kind of.
But if I fired an arrow,
would
a physical arrow hit him? Right.
find out.
So that's what I mean. Yeah. I'm not
But I
gonna
think
do it.
can somebody roll Wadsworth's dexterity check?
3.
Okay,
Damn.
Wadsworth takes all.
You
of that
shouldn't have rolled for
25.
him.
Nope.
You don't have any care for his well-being.
Wadsworth
That's
is.
true. That's true.
If I could have rolled a 1, I would have.
Wadsworth is immediately bloodied.
Yeah.
Oh no!
That's all right.
He's
Karate Kid.
his two bandana tails like. And then arcing electricity between
He's
them.
never felt so good in his life.
And
Be all right.
He's so alive.
He's tanking.
yeah,
Right. He's doing what he's supposed to.
yeah. And
Friendly
he,
fire.
I think he tries to. So he's a wizard. He does not want to be in melee. He's the last turn to go. He.
Oh, do you want to move it all?
Yeah, I probably do. Yeah, I mean, I probably want to head back over
Towards
by you.
Talia or
So
I don't know if I
whichever.
want to stand in his way or not.
One of you do it first is going to take an opportunity attack. If you tell me you want Wadsworth to take it, I'll make him go first.
Yeah, he can take it.
Wadsworth.
Whoa!
And then
Wow!
he says,
It'll be fine.
he says, be gone!
The exact opposite of what
Gone,
Victor
foul
does.
demon!
He's not here. Play by different rules now.
And like heroic music starts playing in the background, and he
Eye of the Tiger.
he backs up. Oh.
Hey. Still checking though. That's not good.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He
He's like
doesn't.
12 plus 14 plus 18 plus. I'm like, oh.
He luckily does not.
Wadsworth's
does not hit him.
spasms make him hard to discern how he's going to move.
And
He has it handled.
and he winds up his staff, and he hits him or tries to hit him with a ray of frost. Can you roll Wadsworth's a d20 just to give me his?
7.
Okay. He
not-
does not.
it's not
Yeah,
that
he
great.
does not hit him.
You guys want me to start rolling for him?
No, dude,
Actually,
you're
might
down
well.
there checking out your scrolls.
Shall we roll side initiative?
What about Talia?
Oh, she can move up if you want her to get closer.
What can she do? What are her capabilities?
Does she have a ranged weapon on her?
She's got the hammer. She can pull out the hammer.
She has a hammer. I'm not overly impressed with the hammer.
No.
Is there something
She
that
sees
she can
Wadsworth.
go
She
get
sees
in range?
Wadsworth get absolutely ganked by this
So, yeah.
wand of wonder,
No.
and he falls back enough
She
that
can
she
go-
gets in front of him.
Well, she could go to his room to get potions of healing or something that he has to bring. And she can be an errand girl.
And
She's a tank, dude. We can make Wadsworth do that.
So
See
unless
if
Yeah,
unless
send
he's
Wadsworth.
been
Go
making
heal
them,
himself.
so again he's like a research wizard.
Yeah.
His potions are like of language comprehension or
Oh,
of intelligence
gotcha.
boost. So he drinks them and he studies his books. Like that's what he's got.
Okay.
He could make them, but he
He doesn't have
hasn't
them in
been making them because
his
he's
inventory.
been so for instance he's been brewing intelligence potions and chugging them and studying Catalina to try and
Yeah.
figure it out. So
Makes it bounce then.
right, I just mean he's that's the type of wizard he is. He's
Yeah.
like a research like knowledge wizard.
Okay. Alright, yeah, she can stand in front of him now. Whatever. She
No
just
good if
hold the
he's
hammer
dead.
up, look cool.
Yeah. One more good lightning bolt. How to do it.
I'll be honest, I feel great about what I do.
Hashtag no remorse.
That's right. That's right. Hashtag no regrets.
Hashtag bar life.
I mean, that's right. Yeah. I mean, it was. Let's face it. I could have accidentally just put green leaves all over him or something really terrible.
Yeah,
That's
might
true.
happen next time.
Yeah. So at
You
least,
did.
at
Yeah.
least I did
You
12.
took some damage. Yeah.
12 of 250. Dang it.
No. So let's do this. Whoever has the best initiative, roll against the changeling, and whoever wins that side will go.
Gotcha.
Okay.
18.
Nice.
Oh.
Where did I put that? Oh yeah. Cool. Sorry. 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think the changeling turns to. I'm sorry. Did you want to back up somewhere? Cause
Yeah, because now I
you
won't
and
take
you and
an
Wadsworth
attack.
already kind of left this. He's the one who
So
took
let
the
me
hit.
time out.
Yep. Boop. Okay, he attacks you. You're dead.
Right.
Maybe you stand to the side of Talia too.
So
You're boned.
technically,
Yep.
there's two ways out. One of them
Yeah,
is
there's
blocked by
multiple.
Talia. No, there's two ways out, right? There's two exits to our facility.
Well, right now there are two exits. This exit leads to multiple exits, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but
yep.
that's a choke.
Yep. Okay, I get you.
Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yep.
Is that fair?
Mhm.
So right now, I'm under the somewhat assumption that he can't just walk by those barrels and leave the water passage. Correct?
I doubt he's gonna leave.
Minimally, agreed. Minimally, well, that's one more. I don't know if I should get behind him.
Oh, you want to go block?
Yeah, I can Misty Step over there.
Yeah.
It's a bonus action.
But if he follows you, I won't be able to get to him.
It's true.
Maybe. Actually, I might
It's
be able to
true.
get to him.
I don't know. Maybe I should just stay engaged with him, so he can't move.
I would say just come back to where everybody else is.
Get behind Tyler.
Because he's gonna
Should I
follow
Should I
somebody.
get behind Tyler?
Well, depends how you want to come off.
Yes, I do.
He's gonna make a check to not pass. He's gonna-
Oh, alright, yeah, something like that. What do you think? Something like that? Like this?
Yep.
Right here?
Cool.
Something?
Yep. Cool. That's a move. That's one
Better.
move.
That's a good. That's my move.
Two. You would get right
Patton's
where.
move. Yeah, right next.
You get right
where
where-
the skirt.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, he might have some AoE type shit.
Little closer. Okay.
You
Good.
just sidle right out from the steward.
You good?
Yes, I am good.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Wonderful. He. Where is he? Yeah, he casts.
Oh, he's a caster.
Dominate person on Sandy.
Dude,
Ooh.
I used to have that one.
And
I think I had that when I was Twinkie.
I think you had a. Oh. I don't think
Twinkie or Randy, one of them had it.
Randy probably had something of a charm spell, but this is a higher level charm spell. And I need you to make a DC 18, I think, Wisdom save. Let me see here.
Okay. What now?
A DC 18 Wisdom save.
Do I have any kind of
Plus one.
plus?
Yeah, you're plus one.
It's
Plus wisdom.
It's not a lot.
No.
That's not good.
I don't think I have made it past 8.
Now, your fellow rogue inspiration die, I believe, can be shared amongst a party.
Can I just use one?
No, well, not your bardic inspiration, but
Oh.
you can't use. I don't think you can use the inspirations on yourself, but you can use if Dangle wants you to.
I'd
Yeah, but
to you.
what do I
be
have to do?
dominated.
I have to roll an 18.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be good.
Does your jack of all trades help with that?
But you bet it does.
Are you skilled? Are you
Yeah.
proficient with the wisdom?
Yeah, and I have a +1 toothbrush.
Yeah, that's great.
Neat.
Great.
Yeah, jack of all
Fresh white
trades.
teeth.
It just
Oh,
says
no, not
jack
wisdom.
of all trades. So it could mean anything.
I think it's just your ability checks, but let's
It's all of them.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, I think it actually means you get +10 to
I
wisdom.
think it's all.
I actually
everything.
need plus.
Because you have to be
14.
very
Yeah,
wise
I
at.
need plus 14. Or something.
Crap.
No, you're right. It's plus 10. You wanna know my bad luck? I don't have a level 3.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh, counterspell.
Counterspell. But I don't have a slot for it.
Right.
You know what's sad though?
Hmm.
I just looked right here and it says the 1d4 spell potion. Use out of battle.
You did use it that one time. You've already used it.
I'll have to erase that.
You should erase it now.
I'm gonna.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, you might as well use
I
that.
think you sadly
I don't know, though,
this
man.
this might jog your memory.
I'm not
You
sure.
rolled a 1 on the 1d4. You
Yeah,
got one
I
spell
remember that.
slot
Came in
back.
that like tall container,
Yep,
little
yep.
shot glass thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if I should do that though.
It's up to you guys.
I don't know that we have any other options, but I'm just not
Is-
sure.
Might as well do it. He's.
You feel it. You feel his control kind of wrapping around your mind.
You Wadsworth can break it. Is that dude good for anything? Besides reading?
he's got no spell slots.
Now I hate Wadsworth.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, I will use it. Crit.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Nice. Very
That's
nice.
what we needed.
Very good.
You
Yes.
feel it ripping around your mind.
I'm sorry, were we too loud?
And
You
I
guys,
flexed
keep it
my
down here.
fingers. And I was not
Roll the
dominated.
crit, okay?
I was gonna say, I mean, like, if you did get
Crit.
dominated, all Talia would have to do is flash you and you'd pass out. So you'd.
That's true. At least I'm useless,
I
right?
actually, it's
actually really funny.
exactly what I.
It's in the back of your mind?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly it. Yes, yes.
That's really funny.
And damn you for. Hey, thank you. Can you take that to mommy? That's awesome.
Alright.
That's a
Man.
perfect crit.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Useful. It's a
Um,
useful crit.
And he like snarls, maybe snarls at you.
Drat!
And
Snarl at
I
him.
think what he does is
Wadsworth should just breathe on him.
he wants to
Stinky mouth.
he
Dude, he looks
wants to be
Asian me.
engaged. Yep.
He looks Asian.
What's that?
He does.
He's got
He
gray
has
skin
Asian.
and
He has Asian flair.
changed.
I don't know where he
Flair.
shops. He does.
He just
Can't you just picture him with chopsticks?
No, yeah.
from here. From here.
You know what? Don't bring me into your racist vendetta.
I'm an equal opportunity
I thought it was
racist.
tall people. I thought it was tall
Yeah.
people.
He is tall.
Yes.
Because he's floating, but still,
Yeah, still
I don't
creepy.
distinguish. My hatred
Not a
goes
fan.
on.
Okay, so
I'm gonna mark,
that is
for
his
goodness sake.
action, and then his move.
Just to get all
And I
up on
think
it.
that's
Talia's gonna hammer him now.
that's what he's got.
Alright, so Talia's gonna hammer him.
Cool. Can you roll for Talia for me?
She probably needs like a 25. She rolled an 11.
She hits him. Roll a d6.
Oh shoot.
Sweet.
Nice.
2.
Oh,
Good job, Talia. Honestly, I don't think she was gonna do anything. So.
yeah.
Damage is damage.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
he might have felt it.
Ouchies. It's like a ball peen hammer.
What can the wizard do? What did the wizard? What did the wizard? Did he go lock himself in his room for a long rest or what?
He's,
How many more hours until he's rested?
he's maintaining haste on
Yeah,
on,
he's doing that at least, and that's actually
on
gonna be
Dangle right now.
extremely useful.
Okay,
and,
good.
So why don't we just have him like hide behind the barrels and shoot him with another ray of frost?
Pew pew.
Cool.
Yeah. Ray
He
of Frost. Ray of Frost.
comes back over here, and he tries to Ray of Frost. Who wants to roll for him?
Son of a bitch.
7, dude.
Nope.
I've been rolling 7s.
Okay,
Alright.
so that is only Wadsworth now. And Talia, so both of you can go.
Do you want to do it first? Do you want me to
Yeah,
do
I
it
think
first?
yeah, do that first.
You know what I'm going to do.
So I just want to get up around him.
Yep. So you're not invisible for the
No.
advantage, but this is sneak attack if you hit.
Yep. Actually,
Use your bardic inspiration to make sure you hit.
what I want to do right now is cast Spirit Guardians.
Nice.
So
Nice.
Get that
Nice.
get that going.
Keep
right
him
now.
right
No,
there.
no.
I believe, Mary, it's on his
On
his
his
turn.
turn.
He's got to say yep.
If he starts his turn in there.
That haste also gives me an attack.
Right.
So
Yes.
so now that
You
go down.
I think it's D8s for
Man, I wonder how strong Talia
for
is.
Spirit Guardians, right? I'll give you
I
that.
can't talk to you guys
that's
about
true.
strategy.
Oh, like after
And
this
you've got,
encounter, assuming she lives,
2 more.
she needs to develop. She needs a long sword or something. She's
Yeah.
gonna make herself a weapon.
Yeah.
This hammer baloney is.
15.
You can do that if you. He can. Can you add to it?
Yeah, you can add
Your bardic inspiration can add to your
Mhm.
hit if you think you can clear it. I don't know. I don't think we've determined what his
No,
AC
we
is,
don't.
but
Well, yeah, no, we don't.
you're at 15.
Tally rolled an 11, but we don't know what kind of pluses she's got. I could.
Wait, yeah, we should know. Wait. What is Talia's attack bonus?
Talia's I think she's not a fighter like you guys. She's just a 5.
So she hit on a 16. So that's what. And you're at a what?
I was at a 15.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you
if
can't
you,
lose.
if you roll the inspiration die, you'll hit.
Let's do that.
There's not a 0.
Yeah.
Good thing there's not 0.
That's awesome. Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
That is awesome.
You hit him.
Yay!
Good
You
job,
guys know what
sir.
his AC is now, for sure.
Yep. Good job, Talia. She's useful. She locked that in.
Oh yeah.
She did her job.
There it is.
She's the cutest little meat shield.
You get distracted in combat.
Yeah.
Oh man, nice.
Hell yeah.
Almost
good roll.
everything over average, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super over average.
30 altogether.
Nice.
Now, how is it that he can save out a half damage?
Oh. And I want to use my poison on him as well.
Who hit? He was able to.
You
Dodge
also,
that lightning
and
bolt.
you see the same thing when Talia hits
So
him with
that's
the
why he took
hammer.
half damage.
When you slice him up, you lay into him, and it's like his body almost
Oh, he still
instinctively
does.
reacts, like because he's a
Oh,
shape changer.
yeah.
He's a changeling. So as you stab at him, his body can kind of you hit him, but it's not like you hit a static object. It kind of goes with. It takes some of the oomph out of it because it goes with your strike.
like-
Does that make sense?
He's like reflexing away.
Exactly. He's like
Yeah,
I was
reflexing
thinking that was
away.
just how the lightning bolt worked, is you could save
Yeah.
for half, but he just
No,
straight up
just-
takes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Woof.
I don't want to poison him as well. Using my venom dagger.
Yes.
So, 4.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad that he's poisoned.
It just does poison damage. It's not.
Yeah, just.
Not a permanent effect.
There are some things that say you're
Unfortunately.
poisoned, and if you are poisoned, it is. I think
Oh.
it's disadvantage on.
Sorry, he gets to make a save on that. DC 15.
Constitution.
Constitution.
Nope.
Cool.
And Sandy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna wand him.
Awesome.
Everybody's concentrated around the
Awesome.
target.
Question.
Yep.
Actually, it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Nah.
You're gonna wand
Roll
him.
me.
I'm gonna wand him.
Roll me
Yeah.
that.
Nobody's behind him. I'm just making sure.
Well,
We're all in
you-
agreement. So you had advantage on your hit. You should have had advantage on your rolls. You didn't get it, but you should have.
He's not invisible
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're surrounded him.
Flanking was an old 3.5.
We don't get anything for it anymore? For some reason, I thought we still got something for it.
I have situationally, like when you have surprised somebody, but he came up
Yeah,
like
no,
right
right. It
in
wasn't
front
a
of him.
surprise.
It's not like he surprised him. I've been doing
Cool.
it generously because we did it back in 3.5,
Mhm.
but it's the flanking rules are not they're
Gone.
not the same in
Okay.
5th yet.
I remember that it changed. I just like I didn't think that we got nothing.
If you can tell me, if you can cook up like here's how I'm using this skill or here's what I'm trying to do, I'm open to arguments. But it's like
Yeah.
typical by the books thing. It's not really the thing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wand him, and I'm pointing at his face,
Nice.
somewhere between
So
the Asian-looking cloak.
all right, percentile dice.
I feel like he's making all these comments in the middle of bed. I'm like, dude, come on,
Come on.
That's not good.
Sandy.
59. Almost my favorite number.
Grass grows
60.
on the ground in a 60-foot radius centered on the target. If grass is already there, it grows to 10 times its normal size and remains overgrown for a minute. So there's immediately grass.
You're in a
everywhere.
verdant field now.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and it smells like it's freshly mowed.
Oh man.
It is nice.
You guys don't have allergies, right?
I kind of wish you did dominate me now.
It's not razor grass, it's just straight up grass.
It's just grass. Yeah,
Just
Straight
that
up
soft
grass.
golf course
Yep.
grass.
Yep,
That's actually
it's beautiful.
hilarious.
and that's everybody, right?
Mm.
Unless you want to move.
Verdant field in a cave. Very nice.
I don't. No, I don't think I can do anything.
You move anywhere?
Well, I don't want to. Is he gonna swipe at me if I move?
We'll find out. Oh yes, if you do.
Yeah,
Yes,
so I'll just
yes, yes. Okay.
Say goodbye.
He
We gotta
will-
start mowing our place.
Great. Great.
More responsibilities.
We'll make real Derek do
Yeah.
it. Don't worry.
Yep.
Make real Derek do it. Or no, that's what whatever the dude's big guy can do it.
I think.
Yeah, if you can get him out of the cave.
Uthal can do it.
Let me check, make sure. Some of those charm things, if you save out of it, they can't do it again. So he would do somebody else if he can't. But some of them you can.
Uthal gets back and we just give him a weed whacker.
Guess what you're doing?
Groundskeeper.
Yep. That's so funny.
Yeah, I think he's going to do it again to you.
It's gonna be awesome.
Hit it, sir.
I need an 18.
Yep. It's a powerful dude.
I get a +1, so I'm at 17.
You could just crit again.
Can I bar? I can't bardic inspire myself on that.
I don't think yourself. I think it's that you inspire your team.
Well, then why do I hang on to him?
I don't know. You now
Man, I'm
Randy.
pretty
Randy,
sure-
Randy was a different bard. Randy was a bard who could,
Oh, okay.
and I think that's maybe what you get.
That is
confused
must
on.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was.
Randy
like,
was
I
kinda
know
full of
that I
himself.
used
You're a
it.
lore bard now. Randy was
It's true,
a
I'm
College
lore.
of Valor bard,
Yeah.
so he was more of a battle guy. So he could do some of his things. He could buff up and perk, but
Okay.
it is a bonus action if and since they
Yeah.
used it again, you could just give him another one.
There you go.
I mean, he'll be the one to use it.
Yeah, like this whole time I thought that I could use them too.
Carry over from.
Losing it.
It's all right.
Yep. Anybody?
Yeah.
I think I'm good right now.
Caffeinate me. Thank you.
Okay, so it is too good, and damn you for spoiling it, but it's exactly what. Because, I mean, legitimately, think about it. He has seen their relationship. It's like a wonderfully evil thing for him to try and dominate your mind.
Sure.
And you see, this time he gets that grip, and he doesn't have to tell you anything, but he chuckles like in your brain. You can hear him telepathically. He can just like assume control of your actions, and he says he kind of like laughs at like evil laugh. Mow her down, and he's commanding you to take a step back and shoot Talia. And I think you're trying to fight it.
So wait, is he using his turn? Am I now shooting and that's his turn?
His action was
his
to
turn
cast
was to cast on me,
dominate.
and then this round he gets to have me do something? Okay.
So he is he's commanding you to shoot, and I think you kind of have that like you're trying to fight it, and you're like locking and loading it, and it's just as too perfect. It's just too perfect. You've read my mind as a DM. Talia sees it happening, and she turns to Sandy, and she just
Shield up!
shield up, and Sandy passes out and falls flat on his face
Sandy's prone.
on the rocks. I think you haven't fallen from a height, but
No.
you fall flat on your face,
Yeah.
and so I think a 1d6
Alright.
of falling damage, because you don't even protect yourself.
It's a
Oh,
six.
damn.
You just
It's a
take a-
6.
Oh.
You take a I think next round it wakes you up. Yeah. Next round it wakes you up, but you've like your nose hurts so bad,
Blood
so
streaming.
bad. Yeah.
Can you help me for a second?
Yes. What's up?
Just need to try and get this one upstairs.
Oh,
And sometimes it's the both of us work at it. She doesn't do it, kicking and screaming.
So, think about what else you're gonna wanna do. Hey, kiddo.
I love that I saw that coming.
Hey,
That
can you
is
put away this?
Feels good.
You're too good. You're too good.
Feels
You're
good.
too good. 'Cause it's like it's something that's been brewing in my mind because he's been a changeling since session 1.
Yeah.
And as all this is happening, I'm thinking it from his perspective. It's like, oh yeah, he's gonna want to work that angle. But then I'm like, it's you who brought in the passing out thing. And I'm like, oh, it's so perfect.
Yeah.
So perfect. Hey kiddo.